Control number 29899, please introduce yourself.
Good day, ma'am, sir. I'm Jennifer T. Pataksil, 36 years old, a single parent for almost 5 years now. I have 3 children, one boy, 15 years old, the second is girl, 14, and the youngest is 9 years old, girl. I have also brother, 2 brother, and I played as a youngest sister in the family.
Okay, so what is your educational attainment?
I'm a college graduate, ma'am, and also had a unit in teaching.
Okay, so why do you want to work in Hong Kong?
I want to go to Hong Kong because I want to support the education of my children and also to sustain the needs of my family.
Okay, so have you been to any country before as an OFW?
No, ma'am, this is the first time.
But how about here in the Philippines? Do you have an experience here?
Yes, ma'am. I started my work as a domestic job since 2004 to 2007. I became a babysitter then. And then from 2007 to 2009, I became a housekeeper. And from 2009 to 10, I became a caregiver.
Okay, so do you have an experience in taking care of an old person?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what can you do for an elderly?
At first, before taking a bath, at first I prepared her clothes, and then I washed her head, and then I bathed them.
Okay, so how about the medication? If the elderly is sick, what do you do?
I'll assist him by giving her a proper medicine.
Okay, so do you have an experience in taking care of newly born babies and children?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, so first, what can you do for a baby?
For a newly born child, I'll put them some ointment, and then I warm I warm his water, and then I'll take a bath.
Okay, so how about for children? If the children is already studying, what do you do to help the children?
After going to school, I look their notes, and then I'll find them. If there's an assignment, then I'll try my best to teach them.
Okay, so aside from your daily household work, what other special skills can you do inside the house?
I love sewing and cross stitching, and also had a background in computer.
Okay, can you cook?
A little.
Okay, so what foreign dishes can you cook?
I don't have any experience in cooking foreign, but I do cook Filipino dishes.
But are you willing to learn how to cook the Chinese dishes?
Yes, ma'am, I'm willing to learn.
Okay, so describe yourself as a housemaid. What are your characteristics that your future employer will like you?
I could say that I'm a very, very loving person, ma'am, and sincere to work. And also a faithful one, because once you give me a task, I'll make it sure that I'll do it with all my heart.
Okay, so describe your relationship with your past employer. How did they treat you?
Fortunately, ma'am, during my past employee, they treat me as like a member of the family, and I'll also have a good relation with them.
Okay, to sum it up, you said that you are 36 years old, you are a single parent, you have 3 children, 1 boy and 2 girls, you have 2 brothers, and you are the youngest sibling in the family. You're a college graduate with a course of broadcast major mass communication, and you work here in the Philippines since you are a first timer to work in Hong Kong. You work here from 2004 to 2007 as a housemaid, and 2007 to 2009 you work also as a housemaid and then babysitter, and 2009 to 2010 you work as a caregiver. So you have a background of taking care of an old person. You take them a bath and give the proper medication, and you also have an experience in newly born babies and children. You can also take them a bath, give the food, and do tutoring for the children if the children is already going to school. And aside from your houseworks, you can also do sewing and cross-stitching. And as a housemaid, you are a loving and sincere and a faithful one. You are willing to cook the Chinese dishes, and you also have a good relationship with your past employer. So what now is your message to your future employer?
To my future employer, I promise that you gave my trust in me, and I'll also promise that I'll treat all the members of your family as my relatives too, so that I can perform well. And I'll also promise that I will finish my contract for 2 years and even more. Thank you, ma'am.